everybody. I know I do this every time. I laugh at the beginning. I'm sorry. It's just like the anxiety or the excitement of like the moment when it goes live. I don't know.
It's the countdown. It stresses me out.
That's right. On our end, we have a countdown. So I think it's like, when it goes live, I just kind of get excited or something. So anyways, hello, everybody. I am thrilled to be here today. It is Tuesday, September 28th. Yeah, it's Tuesday, September 28th. And we are getting ready for our October event. It seems like it just literally came around the corner like so quickly. September was really busy. A lot of moms out there in the world were getting their kids back to school, getting back to routine, all of that. And this one over here can attest to that. And so I think now people are getting a little bit in the rhythm. I hope so anyways. But we're really, really thrilled to have our second event for this fall series for Unveiled Beauty Holding Hands. And this is a little bit of a different event for us, but we are really thrilled to be talking about careers. So on Thursday, October 7th, we are going to be talking about my career, superpowers, purpose, and change is the event that we have coming up. So for those of you who are not familiar with this platform, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Lisa Harris, and I'm an author, storyteller, and a narrative coach. And I'm the CEO and founder of Lisa Harris & Company. We connect, guide, and transform women's lives through the power of storytelling. So our events, Unveiled Beauty Holding Hands events, was created in 2020 as a space for women to comfort and share during these difficult times. So we've continued them into 2021 with a collective of women who are co-hosting our events. And for our October event, we are excited to introduce you to one of our co-hosts, Tiffany.
Hey.
We were just talking about this. I'm like, the minute I say your last name, I am totally going to forget. Yes, Tiffany Hoeft. So I am actually going to just pass it over to Tiffany and have her tell you a little bit about herself and the things that she does professionally. And maybe if she wants to share a little bit of her personal life, opening up for her so that you guys can get to know her since she'll be co-hosting next week.
Hey, everybody. Thank you, Lisa, for having me. Yeah, the name thing, nobody gets it right. So thanks for having me. I have been following the platform probably since December, January, and just really excited. I've been like waiting. It's not my month yet. It's not my month yet. to just be a part of this amazing community. And I'm so blessed to know you and to be a part of this. So I'm Tiffany Hoeft, and first and foremost, I'm a mom of four. I always start there because I feel like as a mom with the career or with a job or as an entrepreneur, we sometimes feel like we have to start with our job. Like that's more important. Yeah. And to me, my kids come first. And that's why I chose the path that I did, is because they're not my everything, because eventually they're going to grow and leave the house, which is why I wanted something on top of them. But I have four kids. They range from 5 to 13. And most nights I'm a taxi service driving them to all their activities. So that's my full-time job. And then on the side, I am an operations consultant and a fractional chief of staff, which really what I like to say that I do is I help my CEOs guard their time, learn how to delegate, learn how to systemize their business so that they don't get stuck in that burnout cycle. And they really learn how to work smarter, not harder, and really build a business that works for them in their life, that there's some harmony there, that they're not just, working. But a lot of the women, I work mostly with women. I have had a couple men over the years who also are moms and are trying to juggle all the things. And so trying to help them create systems and things in their business to really move their business forward. So I have been blessed to have some amazing industries, people in different types of businesses. And it's been a really, really fun journey. It's not where I thought I was going to be a couple years ago. And I'll share a little bit more about my story on next Thursday. So that's kind of a little bit about me. live in the western suburbs of Minnesota, or Minneapolis. I've been married for 16 years, and we're getting a puppy in 3 weeks. So, because
Oh
we need
my
more chaos in our
goodness.
life, you know.
Oh my goodness. So is this your first puppy then?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we've had a couple dogs in the past. One had a birth defect. One, yeah. There's been other dogs in our house, but this is the first time we've had like a 7-week-old puppy.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so
Yeah.
amazing for the kiddos. I
Yeah.
love that. Oh, I'm so excited to have you co-hosting this next event. It is such an extraordinary group of women, and I love that each of the co-hosts brings something very unique and very special about the journey of, working women. And so I know some of you are moms, some of you are not, and you've had all different sorts of career paths. So it's going to be really great for our audience to hear. But what's really important for our Unveiled Beauty audience who have come to our events in the past is these women are going to open up this conversation in a little different way. It's going to be a little bit more vulnerable. It's going to be really talking about the journeys and the setbacks, and so I'm really excited to hear how this collective of women bring their experiences together, but also open up, because I think that's where we as women can really support each other, is not just in mentorship, but being honest, right? And when, especially for working moms and, working women all over, having other women being really honest about what a journey can look like and the choices that really do exist for us, I think is really important. So I'm excited to watch how this unfolds. And excited to really let these women take the stage and share with all of you. So, Tiffany, um, women are busy. We've talked about it before, and there's so much going on, and our time is so precious. These events, we talk about topics that are really at the root of many of the stories that women come to me about. So careers is one of those kind of, those spots in that spot in our life that makes women stuck or pivot or uncertain. And so it's there's a lot going on for women, especially moms. So, you know, with all the events and all the things happening, is there anything that you want to share with our audience about, why this event, why next Thursday? Um,
Yeah. Well, one little tidbit to share as a teaser for next week is
Hey.
when we were chatting through, the group of us about what we're going to talk about. One of the themes really uh, stuck with me, which was change. When I was in high school, I was like the dorkiest dork of all dorks. Like seriously, I did the morning announcements. I was the one that said the Pledge of Allegiance every day.
Ah,
And I was president of the band, and I was in show choir and dance and drum and all the things.
oh, I love
So,
that though.
which most people don't know that about me. But our band director, he was like a mentor to me, like just such a great teacher. And one time I came and I had dyed my hair or done something or changed. I don't know. I went through a lot of phases in high school. And he was like, Tiffany, you are one of the most adaptable people I think I've ever met. And that always stuck with me, like just being able to adapt and be open to change and open to trying new things and stuff like that. And as I was reflecting on my journey in, business or entrepreneurship and career and all of that, that there's been a lot of different instances where something didn't work and I had to pivot and change. And for me as a mom and just as a woman, I think like this is like the plight of womanhood is sometimes we can look at those instances as failure, when something doesn't work the way we think it's going to and we have to change. That was a failure. And I think one of the things that really has helped me is to look at those pivots or look at those changes as a way to grow as a way to hone in really where I'm supposed to be. And it's not a failure, but it's an opportunity. And so I think regardless, and I think there's a lot of people in change right now. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like the way society is going, there's so many people who have started businesses, so many people who are changing careers because of society changes. And I think to look at those opportunities as opportunities and not as I failed. And I think that's something that I really want. And to go into why should women be there or why should people show up next week is because if you're going through a change or you feel like, am I in the right position? Am I in the right company? Am I on the right path? Like if you have those questions, we're going to talk a lot about some of those things and our own personal journeys around those. And I hope our goal is to be really helpful, and us, we're trying to think of some questions and things that are really probing to get people to think, am I on the right path? The other part of our conversation is passion. So are you looking at the things that you're passionate about and aligning those up with your career or your business or your job? Do those align? Because if they don't, that might be a spot where you have to look, am I open to a new opportunity because my passions aren't aligning? And I always look at these opportunities or these events as a way, if I can't pour out to my kids, I can't pour out to my clients, I can't pour out to the other people in my life if my bucket's not filled. If my bucket's empty, I'm running on steam. I'm like all the analogies, all the memes. So I need to fill myself. And these events have everyone I've been to. I have not been able to go to all of them because they're at night and I have kids, but all the ones that I've been to have totally filled my bucket. Just the vulnerability, the way women show up and share their hearts, their stories. Like it's just so powerful to hear what other women are going through, and to know like you are not alone. Like whatever you're going through right now, you are not alone. And so that's what these events have been for me. And so I hope that everybody that shows up to the event next Thursday, our stories and what we share will benefit those there.
Well, I appreciate that. It's funny because, sorry, my eyes are watering. I'm not crying. I mean, I do cry, but I'm not crying right now. My eyes are just watering.
You're not the only one I've led to tears.
Most of the people who know me on this platform know I cry, so it's okay. I appreciate those words. For those of you out there, Tiffany and I are a new connection, and so those words mean a lot to me, and I appreciate that. And I'm really excited to see what you guys bring together. I know it's going to be amazing. And for all those out there who are curious, we encourage you to, check both of us out if there's anything that resonates with you. I, like to spread the love. So if there's something that, Tiffany has shared about herself that you find intriguing, I encourage you to check her out as well. But we really are excited to see you. If you are women out there, entrepreneurs, corporate women, moms, busy women who are, just wondering if they're on the right path, or are afraid to make a move, or maybe are forced into a move right now because of the world or because of your lifestyle or the things going on, we encourage you just to come. We are going to have a very open, honest conversation about, the trials and some things that might help you think about what the next move is for you. This topic is at the root of, some of the stories that women bring to me that they share with me. I really do focus on helping women to shift their narratives and to reclaim their power through the stories of their lives. So I really am hoping that if this is something that you're going through, that you're able to glean some advice, some reflection, and help you to get on a new path that's going to be helpful for you. So we hope you join us. Our event is next Thursday, October 7th. I always have to think. I'm like, oh, what date is it? Thursday, October 7th, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I get to say Central because we do have a lot of women all over the place now joining us. And one of our co-hosts will be joining us from Washington. So all over the place. Mm-hmm. So we hope you join us, and we'll put all the information in the notes and the posts and all the crazy places. So I think that's it for today. And we're so delighted to have Tiffany join us today. And we will see all of you next Thursday.
Yay. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Tiffany. We hope everybody has a great day. Okay.